Hello, this is Tierney from Quotr. We are here with Mary Cruz from RL Electrics. Starting off with a self-introduction, Mary Cruz, could you please tell us a little bit about your role and the type of electrical work that you do at RL Electrics? And also, what does a typical day look like for you?
Okay. So my name is Mary Cruz. I work at RL Electric and I handle a wide range of operations and responsibilities. But among those roles, one of my primary focuses is proposal management. So usually I work on, we do like a detailed takeoff, or we have to count materials directly from the electrical plans. And then we finalize it with having our bid.
Amazing. Thank you, Mary Cruz. Following up with the second question is, before using Quotr, how were you doing your takeoffs and estimates? What would the most painful or time-consuming part of that work? And how long would a typical work take you?
So usually we will get bids from several of our clients, and to start off with, I create a folder on our under our shared drive that we have. I get the plans and I extract the electrical plans, and then I upload it to Quotr. And from there, I just start, using the AI tools that Quotr provides to be able to get all the details and all the information that we need. Okay, so before Quotr, basically everything was manually. I did use Adobe, and I would use the markup option that they have there for the PDFs, and I have to click each individual item. I use the color code so I can tell the difference, and then what took the most was Adobe doesn't have like a save option or an automated tally. So I have to, count one by one as I'm marking it. And then, if I get a phone call or if I have to do something else that takes me away from that, I would have to basically start over because I lost my count. And so I had to erase it and start over. So on average, depending on the project, I would say per project, maybe 5 up to 10 hours, depending on how large it was. That would take. And then also, I was always having a double count and making sure that I actually got everything. So yeah, around 5 to 10 hours.
And was that the reason why that made you start to look for some tools to actually help you do your job?
Yes. So prior to Quotr, I did do a little bit of research, and all the other companies, it just wouldn't fit our needs. I guess it was either too much stuff or things that we weren't going to use. And so then I stopped looking. And so after that, once Myra, our vice president, met you guys at the event and told me about it, I was really interested. And it just sounded like something that we were going to be able to use.
Amazing that you mentioned that you explored quite a lot of the other tools. May I ask, what made you decide to try Quotr specifically? How was your first experience using Quotr?
So one, it was just Quotr fit our needs. And then on a personal level, I really like to support startups. I always love to, because I have a lot of respect for the people that want to take that leap and build something new. So that was another reason. And then, yeah, it was basically, I felt like the services or that Quotr offers were going to help us a lot with the process.
You quickly mentioned about Quotr meeting your needs. Could you please elaborate that a little bit more?
Yes. So pricing was one of them. And another one is also just the fact that, we can use AI to basically count for me and be able to identify all those items, because that was mostly what would take a lot of our time, is counting manually. So just being able to just, select the symbol and then highlight the area and count it for me, that helped out.
Amazing. Thank you. What is your first experience working with Quotr?
It was good. I really enjoyed the in-person, step-by-step onboarding. That was very helpful, and it just made a huge difference getting us up to speed that way.
That's really good to hear. How about the tool itself?
Yeah, so even so, like, if it sometimes doesn't select certain items or such, I like the tool that we have to resume. So if for any reason it did miss one, you can easily just resume and continue counting. That makes it a lot easier. And then I don't have to keep in mind, oh, we're on number 10, 11, 12, and keep counting. I can just click, and then it counts it for me.
Thank you, Maricruz, for sharing your experience. It is great to hear your real user feedback on understanding that AI might make some mistakes, but with Quotr, you can easily go back and fix the mistakes, and then Quotr gives you the flexibility of making those adjustments and changes.
Definitely, yeah, and it's easy. If it counted an extra item, it's easily, you're able to just select it and delete it.
Is that the go-to kind of feature that you love about Quotr?
Yeah, it's definitely my go-to. That's the main thing that I use Quotr for, and I love it.
What about the other features? Any other features that you definitely like about Quotr?
I do like the option where you have the database and you can store all the items that are used, and then you can quickly, whenever you are doing the takeoff, you can easily click it and select what is being used for that, and to give you an estimate. I like that as well.
So the counting on the drawings, easy to resume the count, have the human to fix the error that AI made, and also the database to save your customized data to refer to Quotr database are the 3 top features that you would like to recommend to the other users. Is that right?
Correct, yes.
Could you please share a little bit more on how Quotr fits well into your day-to-day workflow, and also share a little bit on how much time actually Quotr help you to save?
Yeah, so I honestly can't imagine going back to our old ways using Adobe. We definitely always use Quotr when it comes to counting and doing our takeoffs. On average, we are, depending on how large the project is, we are probably saving 3 to 5 hours per project. So it's been really nice having that on our supplier side.
Thank you so much. It's really good to hear, Maricruz, about your feedback on Quotr. The next question will be related to your recent project. Could you please share, maybe give us an example from a recent job and how it have looked like before Quotr and now with Quotr?
Yeah, one job that I do recall that we did do a bid for recently, it had let me see. It was a total, so it had projects, and within those projects there was different plans, and so it was probably a total between 15 to 17 different sets of plans. And if I was to think back into my Adobe days, that were probably over 20 plus hours having to do all of those plans. And it was much quicker than that when we used Quotr for then. So I'm glad we found you guys. Had a good time.
With that experience, will you say that Quotr actually helped you to take more jobs and bid more confidently compared to the time before you used Quotr?
Yeah, it's a lot quicker. Also, so there's times where we were like last minute, we need to do this bid, it's due tomorrow, things like that. So it's definitely helped us being able to submit our bid before it's due, or right on time, without having to stress over it. So it definitely has helped us a lot.
Any additional feedback that you would like to share with people who are considering using Quotr?
Okay, so I really want to highlight how incredible Quotr's support and development team has been. Anytime that I have a question, it's addressed immediately. And then also what's more impressive is your development cycle. It just feels every time I suggest a feature or point out a workflow tweak, it gets implemented shortly after.
Thank you, Mary Cruz, for your time. Quotr is a tool built for contractors, builders, and developers. We provide cost estimation, pre-construction tool, and make your job much easier, save your time, and then bid with confidence. Check us out on Quotr.io for more information. Thank you.